friend. Welcome to the vlog. Today is September 11th. Typically I don't say like what days it is or what day it is on the vlog anymore, but it's an important day. It's a day that literally changed my entire life. It changed the life of everyone here in the United States and abroad, everywhere. It's a day my innocence was taken from me. It's a day that I realized the world wasn't a perfect place. It is one of the worst, most profound days in our history and in our lives, and it's been 18 years, which makes me feel old, but I remember everything about that day, and I still think about the 3,000 people that lost their lives and the first responders and the people jumping from buildings, and those are things that'll never leave me. So if you were affected at all by September 11th, directly or otherwise, my heart's with you today. I'm still very proud to be an American. I'm still very proud of the country that we live in, and I'm really grateful for everybody who has served and continues to serve and protect us from awful, awful, awful things like this. I hope my child never has to experience this in her lifetime. But it's an important day, so today we remember. It's a normal day, just like any other day, just like it was 18 years ago. It was a normal day that day too. But we will remember today, so just thought I'd share. And now I'm gonna go and take care of John's aunt and then get on with the rest of the day. Don't ever forget, if you were alive and you remember where you were that day, let me know down in the comment section. Where were you?
I still didn't get that.
Make a payment.
Sorry, we seem to be having trouble. Let's try something else. Your total balance is $317.80. Our records show that your most recent speed payment.
I don't want to pay this, but I gotta.
Print amount. Press 2. You have entered a payment in the amount of $317.80.
Florida electric bill. We love summer months for us. What is it? What the heck is this? Oh, Trixie. This is from your grandmother, Trixie. You guys, my dog's bed. Anytime my mom's dog is here, my dog takes her bed, and I'm pretty sure they got her. Oh my gosh, Trixie, they got you a bed! Because my dog's bed that we have for her is fine, but it's like we've had it for a while and it's like thinned out, and I'm pretty sure they bought my dog a Tempur-Pedic. Oh yeah. Oh. Trixie! Oh, you love it so much. Say thanks, Graham. Thanks, Graham. Exciting news. Okay, so because I'm editing on a different software, and I typically edit on my phone, for those of you who are wondering, let me raise you up a little bit. You lift me up. So I've been editing on my phone this entire time. So John was like, you need something better. And the kicker is, yesterday, they announced the new iPads. We bought this the day before. It was already on a truck to be shipped to me, which I could technically return it and go get a different one and do all that, but we don't have an AT&T store near us, and sis ain't, I need to, I'll use it. I'm super excited. Thanks, babe. So I now officially have an iPad to edit on, which will make my life so much easier. So I just took a shower. It's been a weird day. It's been a weird day. We may talk about it more later, we may not, but this book is one of the books, Focus, that we've been using for Ella's homeschool, and it's a generic book. You can buy it at a bookstore. It is so nice. It is for kindergarten, and Ella's technically in first grade. But there are some really, really fun lessons in here. There's stickers, a lot of things. And she seems to enjoy this more than some of the books that I've used in the past. So highly, highly, highly suggest. I will link it down below for you guys if you're interested. Because I have some other homeschool friends here that are interested in what we do with her. That's one of the books we're working out of, and she loves it. What a weird day. My mom's dropping off Ella. Maybe we can talk to her a little bit about it. You guys can kind of understand where I'm coming from a little bit. Mom's here.
Hi, friends.
So I was telling Mom I've had a bit of a weird day, and I told them too. We had a talk this morning on the phone, which I recorded a little bit of that, just when you said that, kind of not profound, but like kind of like my anxiety kind of started when 9/11 happened. And I feel like today, it's been 18 years, you guys. It's been a long time. And I wasn't even directly affected. You can eat. I wasn't even directly affected by 9/11. Like, I didn't lose family members. You know what I mean? Like, I feel kind of guilty that I feel so anxious and that I like feel bad about it.
Maybe because I'm a firefighter, maybe it hit you that way.
That's,
You know.
Where are you?
I don't know where Big Blue is. I don't know what my deal is today. I guess I'm just feeling a little weird.
As part of teaching today, as I introduced myself, it was students I had met before, and
Let's
asked
get
them all,
the game.
like, where were you on September 11th? All of them were babies, and I remember it. But
It's in Mommy's room.
I don't know. I think in the world of social media, it's on there a whole lot more. You know, people are sharing memes and that kind of stuff, which is great because there's a generation of people that don't remember 9/11. You know, don't.
Hey.
Hey, trickster.
Yeah, I guess maybe because of social media, it's on there more. I don't know. Just gives me anxiety. Here, Al.
I think we were separated at a very. It was a very scary time, and we were separated.
And we watched like footage of it for years. I feel like we watched all the 9/11 things for years.
Well, I feel bad if that. made
No,
you-
no. It was our way of remembering. I think
Right.
it's important to remember.
And I think we also didn't process it because we weren't together.
Yeah, Mom was in Las Vegas, which was also terrifying because they were all over the news saying
Well,
Vegas could get hit
because
next.
it's Sin City, and you know, so I spent that whole day in our hotel room, honestly, looking out over the horizon, looking for a plane to come.
And I spent my whole day wanting my mom. You know what I mean? There's just things that are deep rooted in you, even when you don't realize
Well,
it.
you're a parent now. Can
Yeah.
you imagine being halfway
No.
across the country from your child with no way to get back? We couldn't even rent a car to come home. I mean, the airports were closed, so that was it.
Yeah.
And we couldn't rent a car.
Yeah.
We were stuck.
I know.
Away from you. That
I know.
was the worst part.
Yeah,
I was ready to walk,
I know.
you know.
And I think because back then, this is 18 years ago, it still feels weird to say that because I remember when I was like 10, 1, but it's like we watched as kids people jumping out of buildings, and not like we shouldn't have been exposed to it, but nobody knew.
It was interesting. One of the students said today that, you know, he got checked out of schools. The all kids went home wherever he lived. And he said his parents wouldn't let him watch it. And I thought that was probably good in retrospect.
Yeah. I'm an empathetic person, and I think I've always been that way. So I like every human.
And for me, because that's my line of work, those are kind of my people. And
Yeah.
Chief Daly had such a connection to the department. He lost a nephew and, you know, however many people that he knew and everything. So, I don't know. It's just, I think the more we talk about it, though, as a country, that's good. We shouldn't ever forget.
No.
This is like the older generation's
D-Day.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
A day that will live in infamy. Well, it will for our generation. It's okay to feel sad about it.
Yeah, I'm sad
It's a
still.
sad day.
And-
Can you imagine those families? It's
I
a sad
know.
thing.
That's why I think I'm
You know?
sad, is because I'm like, there's 18-year-old kids who don't have their parents. And
But you know what I saw on the news last night? This is the largest class of FDNY fire recruit graduates that are legacies. They're children of firefighters. They interviewed one lady on the nightly news last night that she had 5 kids, 4 of them. 2 of them already work in the fire department, FDNY, and 2 more are in the graduating class. You know, so what they're saying is the children of the people that died that day are now following in their mostly father's footsteps, you know, but
that makes me sad. Like, I want to cry a little bit. I don't know. That's kind of sad.
What a way to honor your...
I know. And they don't know their parents, and it's like...
Well, some of them knew their parents, some.
And like anybody who's lost a parent or a child, or who lost anybody that day, it's like we've all lost somebody and we all have that day. Like,
correct.
You know what I mean?
And the whole world is sharing your day.
Yeah.
It's one thing when it's, oh, this is the day my dad died. You know, we share it as an intimate little family group, but it's not all over the...
Right.
Imagine your grief. I guess that would be comforting,
Yeah.
you know, to have your grief shared.
Yeah. It's okay to grieve other people's losses.
And so that's what we're doing. We're
Yeah.
empathizing for and the innocence lost. Our life has never been the same. What I was telling people today, when we got on the plane to go to Vegas, la la la, get on the plane, here's my suitcase.
Yeah.
Hi, we're going to go on vacation. We got back on the plane, hours of security, scared to death, looking
Yeah.
at every single person that was getting on the plane. The world, you know, that's why I shared that song. That is really, where were you when the world stopped turning? It changed.
My anxiety started to manifest the day like my innocence was taken from me, and I watched people jump out of a burning building, and you know what I mean? Like those are the things that like affect you for the rest of your life. So if you have been affected by 9/11, you lost a family member, your dad, your uncle, whoever, it's just like we're totally thinking of you, and it definitely is affecting how I'm feeling today.
For you is a little bit deeper. Like there you saw, maybe not, you weren't cognizant of it, but there you saw 343 firefighters that died.
And my
My
mom
mom's
did
a
it.
firefighter. You know, those kids, their mom or dad kissed them goodbye when they went to work. I think that's something that you probably never even consciously felt. You went, oh, we're in a small little town, nothing's going to happen to my mom, you know. But I've known 2 good friends that died in a fire, you know. So I think that was probably deep down. You're like, it was relatable. You were like, that could have been me.
Yeah. So leave down below, where were you on September 11th if you were here, or if you know someone. I'm interested to hear, and we will see you in tomorrow's vlog, guys. We love
And
you.
if you've lost somebody, you know, God bless you for your pain and their sacrifice and your sacrifice, because as a survivor, I mean, you lose somebody like that, you live with that the rest of your life, you know, and their sacrifice was appreciated. And even and more people died that were completely innocent.
I know.
I mean, they're at work,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
they're just at work.
It's like the
You know.
day we all realize you're kind of not safe wherever you are.
Yeah, I think that shattered our illusion of, you know, and it's only, you know, now we have more things to be scared of than that. You
Yeah,
know?
but you can be scared, and that's fine, because I'm scared. I'm an anxiety-ridden human
But
being.
you can choose to live your life every day.
Yeah.
You know, like not you
Yeah.
necessarily, but not let the silly, what is it they say? Don't sweat the small stuff. You know, really on a day like today, you really remember that most everything is small stuff.
Yep,
Really
and
is.
most everyone is good. Most everyone
Absolutely.
runs into burning buildings to save people.
There's bad apples everywhere, but there's way more good apples than bad apples. We just hear about the bad apples.
The world is a good place. You guys are all great people. We're so appreciative of you, and we will see you in tomorrow's vlog.
Bye, friends.